What I discovered while restoring this chair led me to having to make a choice. Do I completely start over, or do I try and save the history that's left? In the quiet corners of time, there are stories waiting to be uncovered. Today, we embark on a journey of restoration and conservation. Welcome, I'm Leif, and today I'll guide you through the delicate process of restoring and conserving these 8 vintage Danish chairs. We'll experience some unexpected turns along the way, but hopefully in the end, we'll end up with a beautiful result. After driving over 200 miles from home to get these chairs, I was excited to bring them back to the shop to get started on them. My original plan was to completely strip them down and restore them from the ground up. But destiny had other plans. As I started in on one of the chairs, I began uncovering the fabric on one of them. While I was doing that, I started to see something orange underneath. After completely removing the fabric, I was very surprised to find out what was underneath. It appeared to be something along the lines of a steel-cut wool that you would see produced by the Danish textile manufacturer Kvadrat. So rather than just tearing it off, I decided I would try and save it. I began applying this stain remover and was sure to apply it very lightly the first time around to ensure I'm not too aggressive on the fabric. I then went ahead and got out my rug doctor with the handheld tool and made sure to use hot water mixed with vinegar as the cleanup agent. Before moving on to the wood and the joints, I wanted to finish up the upholstery side of things. So I decided to go ahead and inspect underneath the chair to see if there's a way I could fasten a dust cover of sorts without being too invasive. So I decided to use a combination of some light spray adhesive along with staples around the edges to ensure that the new dust cover would hold up over a long period of time. I also added some black cloth tape to give it a really nice finish. About half of the foot glides were missing on the chairs when I got them. The other half were in really rough shape, so I decided to go ahead and clean off the old ones and install all new felt pads on all of the chairs. The following day, some of the stains were showing themselves again since the fabric had fully dried out, so I decided to spot clean them again. And this time around I used a soft bristle electric toothbrush. This method worked very well, both since the brush was able to agitate the fibers just a little bit more, but also allowed for a more thorough cleaning with going over everything a second time. Now the time came where I could start focusing on the wood portion. I must say that over the last couple years in particular, I've really developed a love for patina. and also I've developed a great appreciation for it as well. I've certainly stripped down my fair share of chairs and all kinds of furniture down to their bare bones and restored completely. But now with a new mindset and a new approach, I try and look at the pieces more as an artist, and I choose what I feel each piece needs to keep it as close as possible to its original state while renewing whatever areas I feel need addressing. For me, restoration's not just about fixing what is broken, but it's about honoring the past and preserving the soul of an object. There's always structural inspections and joint reinforcements or replacements, anything that is necessary for the piece to function fully, safely for decades to come. As far as the finish goes, that's where it becomes very subjective for me as an artist, and really it becomes an experience. And there you have it, a testament to the marriage of art and restoration. In the quietude of this workshop, we've revived a piece of history, actually 8 of them, preserving their essence for future generations to come. Until next time, remember that every restoration is a poetic dance between past and present. Stay inspired and keep creating.